course, cloud is a cloud. It is available for everybody if they wanted to use it. I look at, from the Government of India side, if you look at it, we have been promoting the IT industry for past 2 decades. We are more concerned for the growth of the smaller and medium business segments. We have seen over the first 2 decades, if you see, the industry has grown from a very small number to almost about 9 to 10,000 units under STPI itself. When I look at the data, it is very clear that across the nation, when you look at it, more than 50-60%, I can say around close to 70%, the IT industry segment belong to SME category, SME or SMB category, whatever you call for it. They are quite good at the high end of technology. They are able to do R&D work because they are small in size. They can take up the projects. They may be small number in the IT enabled services also. But what I am trying to convey is they have a high potential for the growth of them, provided they are well supported. That is the support STPI keeps on looking at, keeps on trying to help them out in various forms. Take it for example, STP scheme itself, we will see not even a small means, a single entrepreneur can be able to operate under STP scheme and still be able to take the benefit of the cost benefits or tax benefits or whatever the other benefits of Government of India. So 60-70% if you say, I have seen on the operational companies, around I can say easily around 5,000 to 6,000 are under the SMB bracket. What I define SMB would be less than $20 million kind of company. I have seen more than this kind of companies less than 25 crores or even $500 million, or I can say 10 million US also large number are there compared to the up to above 10 million and to 20 million. So if this segment has to grow and they are into niche technology area, they need to be supported. So for example, STP has created the incubation centers at various places. In Bangalore, we have an Architect space as an exclusively technology incubation center. For example, I was trying to see that whether we can support them with the VLSI design tools. I could see a very exorbitant cost to own it and manage it even for a 3-year period of the order of somewhere around 24 to 25 crore. If such a facility can be well adopted and well done through a cloud, and we can see that it can be available across the country, that's a great thing. We can do it for VLSI design, which is a growth kind of an industry which we are looking across the country. Similarly, these smaller companies, whether you call it, what I look at is they have to sustain. They have to sustain. The operational cost have to be reduced. The difficulty of maintaining the systems or loading of the patches or any such software, etc., have to be available, cost effective. So we want industry to be more efficient, more productive. If that can be addressed by the cloud, we want to support it in whatever fashion that is possible. So if I look at it, there is a potential SME or SMBs. It is only for us to see that how to seed this cloud kind of a thing, or a cloud seeding if you wanted to say. We can see that it has to be a kind of a nimbus cloud. We say nimbus in the sense it's a rain-bearing cloud. It has to be appropriate with some technology, affordability. It's known that it's quite affordable. So it has to be a nimbus cloud. If there is a need for it, other players have to do it as a cloud seeding. And I feel if the cloud bursts, for the good of it, it's very nice for the industry, for the growth. I only look at it next decade, 2020, what we look at is somewhere around 150 billion to about 350 billion opportunity for India. The SMBs have to play a very large role, whether it's in technology area or R&D area. So any that small possible help that is extended from Government of India or any other technology providers, it will enable for them to be slim and trim and to be more efficient and productive and to do their core businesses that is required for them. I think what I said, it may be towards the kind of bringing all of them stakeholders or the people who are to be playing the role together is a good idea that they have brought it there. A kind of cloud seeding, I can say. It's happening so that all the stakeholders will be coming together. It is made known to them how the plus and minuses are there, whether you call it a channel partners or the difficulty of it. I look at it this way. If you look at it a couple of years back, if you compare it to a game of cricket, it's a 5-day game or a fancy. Then came a 3-day game or 1-day game, 1-day international, you play limited overs and all. We adapted to all the situation. Players would have been same, but they could have been adapted to various situations, and they have played well and they made the mark of it. Now it can be towards the IPL or various other issues. Similarly, take it as the cable TV. Cable TV had lawless, all-pervasive, and anybody can play. Then from there it came into a regime of kind of controlled regime, channel being paid, not paid kind of a regime. So still they are able to pay and they are doing well. Similarly, the situation, I feel that, take another example of SMEs working under STP scheme. STP could have been a different process that we are giving. From there it graduated into a large business centers, and from there to special economic zone. There also the industries have to adopt them to see that they play in their particular roles. So in analogy to that, I feel that if there is a compulsion for us to be lean and trim and doing the best of business of the core, it's a matter of time and feeding cloud that the industry would adapt it for the best of it.